Yo, y'all come in the newsroom. I'm coming on early. You feel me? I usually let the thing run for a little bit, let y'all come into the newsroom. But nah, come in early. Come in right now. We got to talk about this. You feel me? Rodney Hinton Jr. And shout out to Bird. I don't care what nobody fucking say. I don't care what nobody say. If you saw the footage, you feel me? You'll do the same thing. Just saying. I wanted to wait a little bit before I talked about this situation because it happened, you know what I mean? Almost over a week ago. A lot of things have been conspiring. But once I found out that, like, they saying that his son didn't even have a gun. Police officer shot him in the back. I'm not a father, but I know for damn, if I have a kid and I see that, well, just saying. I ain't even mad at Rodney. I saw the reports also, and that's why I wanted to wait, because some people were saying that his son pointed a gun at the officer, and then now it's reports that he didn't have a gun. You feel me? It's like, and then some reports saying that, like, he didn't point the gun at the officer. It's like, it's a lot of things conspiring. The footage itself, like, that shit's always weird to me when these police be shooting, right? Why as soon as they shoot, their body can't be all fucked up. It stop or do some weird jittering shit. I know some of y'all out there is like, oh, goddamn. And I know some of y'all out there is like, well, he ran over a police officer that didn't have nothing to do with it. I mean, I'll look at it at the end of the day. How many of us, of my Black American Black people, gunned down, shot down by law enforcement, and they were innocent? They didn't do nothing. It's like, at some point, something got to give. And I'm going to throw it in there right now, man. Just like y'all do these white mass shooters. I'm going to say, hey, man, we got to look at Rodney Hinton Jr.'s mental health. Mental health. Y'all do the same shit when it comes to these white mass shooters that be having these goddamn manifestos and they end up killing a bunch of people, usually premeditated, right? Well, I'm going to do it for my Black brother Rodney, you feel me? He saw his son get tragically gunned down by law enforcement. Come on now. Y'all don't think no mental health had no factor with that? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. But look it though, I got clips I want to play. I got some articles I want to read. I got some other things that I want to show y'all too. When I was doing my research, I was like, bro, I gotta show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. The full gazy shit that I was seeing, I was like, bruh. But yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about on today's episode of the Seers Glare. Let me talk to my fan sector, the audience. First of all, you know what I mean? Happy Mother's Day, you know, to y'all. Hope y'all had a lovely Mother's Day. All the moms out there, you feel me? I'm talking to my fan sector, you feel me? The hating sector, my audience. I hope your Mother's Day sucked. Because you want to know something? Shiloh Hendrix is a mother, if you think about it. And she in the hating sector, my audience. So, yeah. Anyway, back to my fan sector, you feel me? My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, you feel me? And the tiny, minuscule allies that we do have, they tiny as hell, but they there. What should y'all be doing so loudly and proudly that I better hear through the computer screen. And that goes for my producers too. Reeland, Byron, Kiveon. Give yourself a round of applause. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all had a lovely weekend. Now the other sector of my audience, which you suspected white supremacists, which y'all's come out, the world works for this. You Sambos, god damn, y'all were bootlicking. Goodness. Tethers, y'all's on the shit too. This whole thing with the Rodney Hinton thing. You feel me? Oh, he had a gun. Oh, this and that. Bro, I kind of find out police lying about that shit. They lying that he pointed a gun at the officer. But y'all in the hate sector of the audience, y'all believing that shit. Y'all pumping it out. Y'all, you know what? Y'all go EAD. All right. Another thing I want to bring up, the car situation. They were saying Burber was in a stolen car. Then it come out also that he was in a car that was supposed to be repoed. What is it? Man, it's a lot of confusion in when it comes to this story, y'all. You feel me? And Rodney Hinton Jr., you feel me? He stood on business. I don't care what nobody say, man. I don't care what nobody say. He stood on business. You feel me? He seen his son get gunned down like it was nothing. So he just see red. First law enforcement. And bro don't got no criminal record. That should go for something too. Rodney Hinton Jr. does not have a criminal record. Yeah. He's doing shit for his fam. And the fam in the courtroom too holding it down. We got motherfuckers hating on the fam. Talking about, oh, they shouldn't be in court doing that and blah, blah, blah. Shut your asses up, man. Because y'all ain't going through the shit. That fam grieving. That fam got to deal with motherfuckers lying through the video. You feel me? They got a lot of things they got to deal with. And I'm glad they standing up. I keep telling y'all, hey, man, been plenty of times when law enforcement gunned us down, right? We were innocent. That's another thing. You feel me? Because I know I was hearing things out there too, like, oh, but he didn't get the officer that did this to his son. I waited, and I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna say who the officer was. Do y'all know who the officer was? Because I still ain't found out. Maybe y'all could tell me in the chat somewhere. Y'all could send it through. I still haven't found the name. They haven't said anything about the officer that shot Rodney Hinton in the back. So there's no way he could wait for the officers. They're not bringing it out. Just saying, y'all. It's a lot of shit that comes to this. And I know I'm going on and on. And I know I got to show y'all some clips and articles, but I got to get this out. You feel me? Man, you fundraising motherfucking machines from GoFundMe, GoSendMe, whatever the fuck. Y'all gonna shut down Rodney Hinton donation, but y'all gonna have this Shiloh, the paste face, look like she eat meth for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Y'all gonna let her keep her shit? And I've been hearing in the back end, we trying to get her shit down too. But they quickly did Rodney. Shut this shit down. Anyway, y'all, I want to show some of these clips. You feel me? Let's show this one first. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. another crowd of suspected race soldiers working in law enforcement showed up to the bail hearing for grieving father Rodney Hinton in an attempt to antagonize and intimidate. But members of the Hinton family showed up to stand against the intimidation. Playing this full clip, y'all. It's the bail hearing, y'all.
Okay, so let's try to armchair.
All right, we ain't about the armchair, nothing, none of that. I want to show y'all this clip right here too, y'all. And our brother holding his head up high. You feel me? Any of y'all out there that say y'all wouldn't do the same if you saw your kid gunned down like it was nothing, like he was just some trash or something? I don't know, man. I think y'all bullshitting. I think y'all bullshitting. I think any of y'all would have done the same thing Rodney would have done. Anyway, let me read this tweet right here. Y'all can keep those narratives. This father has no criminal record. There you go. I told y'all. This is why I love like this. He had no criminal record. Zilch. None. Any father that knows just will not be rightfully served would have did the same thing. I'm saying that. That's what I'm standing on. I stand with Rodney Hinton Jr. Let's play this clip. I got some pictures I want to show y'all too.
In his record, justice sentencing score was a 1. He had no juvenile record. He works at BDF. He's married. He's a father. He's a graduate of Purcell Marion. I understand that this is emotionally charged situation. I understand that Mr. Hinton's son may have been killed by police. Does not have a history.
He sound like an upstanding citizen to me. Did y'all hear what bro was reading off? Sound like an upstanding citizen to me. Telling y'all. Man. And let me show y'all. Let me find it real quick. Because there was one picture that I saw that I wanted to hella show y'all how they really was trying to intimidate this brother. The looks that they were giving. Damn it, where's that one picture at? There's one picture. Damn it. I thought I saved the shit. God damn. Hold on. Let me damn. I thought I saved it. God damn. All right, y'all. I'll find it later. Look, let's just read into some of these articles. I can't find the shit right now. You feel me? But got this off the root. This is one article I saw that I wanted to read to y'all. TikTok is ablaze over this black officer's viral gesture toward alleged Cincinnati cop killer Rodney Hinton Jr. Was the black sheriff's deputy trying to protect Hinton from the group of good old boys? By Kaylin Womack. All right? The public believes Rodney Hinton Jr. has a serious target on his back after being accused of fatally striking a Cincinnati sheriff's deputy with his vehicle. No shit, Sherlock. God damn. serious target on bruh back, man. Them cops is. That's all I was trying to find that picture. The way they was looking at, bro. I'm telling you. As such, social media has created a narrative around the actions of a black officer toward Hinton in a now viral video. Okay, in a newly released body camera footage, Hinton is seen being taken into custody after he alleged drove through an intersection and fatally struck Hamilton County Special Deputy Larry Henderson. His family attorney says hours before the incident, he viewed body camera footage of his 18-year-old son, Ryan, being fatally shot by officers from the same department. All right. And look, man, I don't know this. I don't know, bro, from a can of paint. You feel me? So I will say R.I.P. Larry Henderson. You know, he wasn't the officer that shot his son in the back. Okay. All right. So, but I don't know if he was a good cop or bad cop. I have no idea. But we will send a RIP to Larry Henderson. All right. While being transferred from the patrol vehicle into the jail, the footage shows Hinton being escorted to the booking desk. An official behind the counter says if he has a serious medical or a mental issue that needed immediate attention. He responds. Hinton looks down and shakes his head with a shrug. He also asks if he considered attempting suicide, which he does not provide a verbal response. Toward the tail end of the footage, Hinton is brought into an elevator. A white officer holding his arm on either side. However, right before the doors close, a black sheriff deputy steps inside with a small smile on his face and stands facing Hinton on the other officers with his back at the elevator doors. On the other hand, the smile of one of the white officers seen in the frame drops immediately. Is that what happened? Let's see if they play that clip. Y'all not gonna hear this. Hold on, I gotta do this shit. Cause goddamn Google Chrome don't play the replay sound correctly, so I gotta play it over here, y'all. So we're gonna play it over here. I don't know what that clicking sound is though. All right, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what they talking about. I looked at the video. Maybe the smile came beforehand or something. I don't know what the hell they talking about though. Like, the TikTok posted the video garnered over 1 million likes and over 200,000 comments. Folks praised the officer, believing he stepped in to protect Hinton from being alone with two white cops. Okay, I see what they saying. Who would have done anything to Hinton if they got him alone? Yeah, man. And it's already like, bro, I'm seeing Rodney Hinton Jr.'s face right now, man. They already doing some full gazy shit, y'all. I'm telling y'all that right now. They already doing some bullshit. You feel me? But I see what they saying. They say, bruh, they said he gave him a smile too. So the fact he broke the social expectation of turning around and facing the elevator door while making sure each white cop knew he was looking at them says volumes about this man's character, wrote a TikTok user. The tapping on the belt, like not on my watch, wrote another. Okay. The fact that we speak without speaking is crazy. Yeah, that's facts. All right, I ain't gonna read the rest of this. It's just TikTok people responding and shit. Okay. Oh, speaking of camera stuff. All right. And you know what I mean? One of my lady family members, she brought up a good ass point, you feel me? And she been tapping in watching the news show. You know who you is. I appreciate it. Thank you. But she brought up a good point. And the thing is that she has like a Tesla. And Tesla has this technology where they could record like 10 minutes prior to you even hitting the record button. She believes that the these departments and like officers and stuff like that, they most definitely probably got this technology and they just don't use it. Like we have all these cameras out here, but all of a sudden it's like you when you do something full gazy as an officer, we don't have that backlog of the footage. Where's that backlog? Y'all don't have that tech yet where it what you call it? That you don't have to hit the record button, but it's going to be recording like previous, you know what I mean? 10, maybe 5 minutes prior. She said that's what they do with the Teslas. And she also made another good point too, that at this point, there should be, in my bad, I'm scratching my back, some back itching and shit. But there should be where it's just one main frame, you feel me? One drive where all the video footage of all the cops is congregated to, so the cops can't falter with shit themselves. But then we also know, the system and shit. They might have somebody that under that system, you know what, is the one controlling it, and they be like, oh, my finger slipped. I deleted something. My bad. It's like, so we got to worry about that too. But she made some great points. Because I'm like, yeah, man, we in 2025, man. Cops don't have that, but they can have a new type of fucking military armory gear looking like Call of Duty or some shit. But they ain't got that with the cameras, though. Okay. So I wanted to bring that up since we was looking at the cameras and stuff like that. You feel me? And then another thing that I'll talk about earlier, right? Mental health. Legal expert weighs in on Rodney Hinton's mental health defense. I mean, if we gonna be doing this mental health shit with the mass shooters that usually be a certain hue, why can't this be with Rodney Hinton Jr., who saw something that was very tragic? When it comes to these mass shooters, these motherfuckers be watching YouTube or like TV or something, or you feel me? They are like they see something in a news article or some bullshit, and they get triggered. And then all you hear is, "Oh my God, he had a broken home. Oh man, his mental health was in shambles." So that's why he shot 63 people and had an AR-15. Rodney Hinton didn't even use a gun. He used his car. Them mass shooters be having grenades, rocket launchers, batons. You feel me? Bulletproof vests. Why these motherfuckers got a bulletproof vest when they go do a mass shooting? No, nobody else got a gun. Probably the security does. That's it. But they don't plan it. It ain't Come on, man. Come on. Oh, their mental health was in shambles. They didn't know no better. Okay. That's how we playing it. So I wanted to read this too. All right. This by also Kellen Womack off the root. And this came out 4 hours ago. All right. Rodney Hinton Jr. is accused by prosecutors of intentionally killing an assistant. Okay, we know that. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Hinton, 38, waived his right to a probable cause hearing and entered a not guilty plea to aggravated murder in the hit and run killing of Hamilton County Deputy Sheriff Larry Henderson. Authorities say he drove his vehicle into an intersection, striking a deputy who died later in the hospital. This morning of the incident, Hinton had just viewed the body camera footage related to fatal shooting of his 18-year-old son, Ryan, who was killed by deputies. I didn't play on the show because I don't be liking to play that shit on my show, y'all. I don't be liking to play that shit on my show. So if you go on Twitter, type it, y'all can find it yourself, all right? He couldn't finish watching the video. It was very difficult to watch for the family, said Cochran law firm attorney Michael Wright, via the Cincinnati Enquirer. Prosecutors said Hinton's current state is a giant mental health question mark. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He wasn't in his right state of mind, y'all. Rodney Hinton was not in his right state of mind. Yeah. So we should be concerned about Berber mental health. And that should be put into consideration. I mean, we put in consideration of the Kyle Rittenhouse. Remember they played the whole mental health with him and George Zimmerman. Who else? Damn, it's so many shit. Well, remember they had a mass shooter? Was it in Florida? Wasn't it like 2 weeks ago? Damn, it's like, wasn't it like 2 weeks ago? What was that person name? Do y'all know? I mean, there's so many of the mass shooters. Like, I'm losing count. But I for damn remember that they said something about bruh mental health. They were talking about his mental health. So, just saying, arguing that he poses a danger to the public. Hinton's attorney also said his mental health is a concern, but on a more sympathetic note, per Fox 19 News. In body camera footage of his arrest, Hinton shrugged at questions of whether he needed mental health assistance, though his attorney argued that he desperately needs treatment. Will the mental health argument stand? Former prosecutor and civil rights attorney Chance D. Lynch thinks so. He says the only angle at this point is to argue that Hinton wasn't in the right mind at the time of the incident. I think that's going to be a big defense for him that will probably save the case from being a capital case. If I was his lawyer, I would get my client evaluated and talk about the effects of PTSD. You know what can cause PTSD? Many things can cause PTSD, you feel me? And I've been diagnosed with PTSD. Yeah. But I mean, one thing that could cause PTSD is probably seeing your son get shot down, get shot in the back while the police lie and say that he had a gun that he pointed at the officer. When clearly you don't see that in the video. That can cause PTSD, I mean, or trigger it. Just saying. In fact, Lynch says statistics and studies show that he could legitimately be incapacitated and considered incompetent because of him observing his son on body camera. He was under the control of that. Lynch added that other mitigating factors will be presented in court to favor a lighter sentence or possibly psychiatric hospitalization. In the case he's convicted, as of now, Hinton is not receiving any mental treatment at Claremont County Jail. His attorney said this week via Fox 19. Oh, y'all know who else they try to say with the whole mental health thing? Where they were like, oh, we got to look at bro mental health, man. Bro. Daniel Penny. Y'all remember that? Remember they were trying to, oh, Daniel Penny mental health wasn't the part because a frail, homeless black man was yelling out the window. Just saying, y'all. All right. Do I got more stuff that I want to show y'all? Hell yeah, I do. Okay. Got another article that we're going to read into. All right. Let me look at my phone real quick. Because I don't got it up. Oh, Ella, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get into this article right here. Got this off CNN. This is by Chris Boyette. Rodney Hinton Jr., whose son was shot dead by the police, denied bond in killing a sheriff's deputy after disturbance in court. They denied his bond. They denied his bond, y'all. And what? Look what else got denied. Is GoFundMe. I hear that the Shiloh chick, man, she still got her go send whatever the fuck. It's still up. Even though we're trying to get that shit taken down. Remember they did the same thing to Carmelo Anthony? They got his shit taken down. GoFundMe removes fundraiser for Rodney Hinton Jr. Man accused of killing a deputy after officers killed his son. So y'all removing shit, huh? Why didn't y'all remove the Daniel Penny thing? Kyle Rittenhouse? He killed white people. That's what y'all always tell us. Even though his manifesto and his original target was us, he was trying to kill us black people. Let's be real. But he was so mad and enraged that instead of him killing black people, he was like, all right, I live in an enclave of a white community. I can't find any black people, so I'm going to kill some white people that is standing up for black people. Now, I don't know if them white folks were standing up for black people or I don't know, but they were at a BLM rally. I don't know. Nowadays, I just don't know who actually stand up for us, us black people. But I know for damn sure, I'm and other people that I know is going to stand up for Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm always at this point, like they could be at all the events, all the little cookouts I like to invite these motherfuckers to, all the parties, all that bullshit. I'm always have a side eye. I'm like, I don't know if you truly is trying to stand up for us. And the best way, hey folks, them folks out there, you feel me? And them folks at this point usually is it's not just relegated to white people. It's the, it's Latino people, Asian people too. Y'all when I say them folks, that's what I mean. Them folks that want to help. Y'all be like, how can we help black people? How can we know how y'all can help? It's a couple things. On your platforms, whoever you talk to, you feel me? Scream at the top of your fucking lungs. Black people deserve cash reparations to start out with. An anti-black hate crime bill. How about that? Yeah, that. Oh, and how about you share some of them fucking resources y'all got? Y'all can slide them our way. How about that? That's cool. That's how you can help. But being at all the events and all that shit, But yeah, back to what I was saying. Kyle Whining House, because that nigga be crying like a motherfucker. He had to GoFundMe. They sure didn't shut that shit down. Yeah. But let's read some of this, y'all. Rodney Hinton Jr., who authorities say, and let me make sure y'all seeing this crystal clear. Yeah, y'all is. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. I see y'all. Yeah, and on this show, we read over here. Ask some of the people that y'all be watching. Ask them to read an article. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be like, God damn. Woo. Anyway, Rodney Hinton Jr., who authorities say intentionally hit and killed. Okay, we know this. Blah, 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 blah. La da da. There will be order of remand with no bond. Please assure the safety of the defendant and any mental health treatment that can be granted. Hamilton County Municipal Judge Tyrone Yates said. The hearing is the latest development in a case that began last week when Cincinnati police shot and killed Hinton Jr.'s son. Police said 18-year-old Ryan Hinton was one of 4 men who were fleeing after officers found them in a stolen car, which at this point, I heard they would sleep in the car. They said it was supposed to be a repossession. In my thought process, when I think at that point when they're saying like, oh, it's a repossession, it's like I feel they're falling in the gray area because at that point, say for instance, my car is in repossession, but I still have the car. It's like technicality, yeah, it's stolen, but repossession, I'm getting my car repossessed. And they sleeping in the car. What? You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it's falling in the gray area like a motherfucker. And you gotta think, it's 4 of them. One of the people driving the car is the one who's repossessed. Why are they sleeping in the car in the first place? Is it because of lack of resources? Could be. You feel me? What? I'm just saying, like, they sleeping in the whip, man. Nobody wants to sleep in a car. I'm telling you that right now. It's very uncomfortable. You feel me? Hinton Jr.'s attorney, Clyde Bennett II, entered a plea of not guilty on his client's behalf and requested bail. During Tuesday's hearing, Bennett asked for Hinton Jr. not to be thought of as a cop killer, but a person with mental illness. I don't think he was a cop killer. I think he's not in his right mind, Bennett said. Okay, we read that too. As the hearing began, a disturbance erupted in the gallery, and Hinton Jr. was rushed out of the courtroom, which we saw. We saw the clip. All right, so I don't need to read most of this. Gates. Okay, hold on. I'm almost sorry here. Prosecuting attorney Ryan Nelson requested the judge deny bail and presented testimony from a Cincinnati police officer who said Hinton Jr. had met with police officers and watched body-worn camera footage of the shooting death of his son on the day of the incident. The Cincinnati Police Department has said his son, Ryan Hinton, appeared to point a gun at the officer while fleeing last week. But the officer's body camera footage does not clearly capture the moment. And see, that's why I wanted to wait before I come on here, because now we getting wind that he didn't point a gun. And now we also getting wind that there might have not been a gun. And now I'm also, I saw the footage of what happened. That officer gunning down our black brother, Ryan Hinton, R.I.P. to Ryan Hinton. I saw the footage, and right when the goddamn shots rang out, all of a sudden, the footage got all wonky. After the meeting, Officer Carl Beatty said Hinton Jr. left the parking lot of the police building and briefly returned. Before driving away, Hinton Jr. was very distraught after seeing the footage of his son. An attorney for the family, Michael Wright, told the Cincinnati Enquirer. BB then described the fatal collision based on witness statements as well as the video. Hold on. Time out. I want to say something. I'm pretty sure, right? You feel me? I don't know. I'm going to say allegedly. But I'm pretty sure Ryan Hinton Jr. asked which officer did it. Wouldn't that... You feel me? Kelly in the building. What's good, Kelly? Hope you living good. You feel me? Kelly is in the building, y'all. All right? But yeah, I would think, you feel me, Rodney Hinton Jr. would have asked what officer did this. I'm going to say allegedly, but I'm going to lean more to he asked that, and they didn't give him nothing. I'm just saying, y'all. Also, since Kelly in the building, you feel me? Y'all go check out her page. All right. Hold on, let me put in the chat. You feel me? Y'all go subscribe to her channel. She got some good stuff going on over there. And also tomorrow I'm about to be on her show State of Affairs. Okay. Shout out to Kelly. You feel me? Y'all go check her stuff out. She be talking shit too. That would be funny to me. I'll be like, God damn. But I put it in the chat. Y'all go check her stuff out. On Twitter though, the links don't work, so I don't put it in Twitter. So what? It's like, what's the point of putting links if they don't work? So if y'all want to click the hyperlinks, go to the YouTube Kamal Johnson Network. Okay. If you on Twitter though, just go to Kelly Corinne. That's how you get to her show. Also, you can follow her on Twitter. All right. But if you over here on YouTube and Twitch, there is a hyperlink to her YouTube. Go follow her show. She's doing some good shit over there, for real. All right. Now, back to Rodney Hinton. When we read that, right? We saw right here, it says that not only was Rodney Hinton Jr. was very distraught, but he was seeing the footage of his son getting gunned down, and he was at what's called the Cincinnati Police Department. What I'm trying to say is, he probably asked who did this. They didn't give him nothing. So he was like, you know what? All right, I'm just seeing red right now. First motherfucking law enforcement is on and popping. There is no evidence of skid marks or any other signs indicating Hinton Jr. tried to stop, according to BB. You feel me? And I don't know this officer. I don't know if he was a good cop, bad cop. So I'm going to say RP to Larry Henderson. That was Bird that we just scrolled past. Because I don't know. I have no idea. You feel me? But that still don't make me think that, yo, man, Rodney Hinton, you feel me? He was standing on business. I mean, I can't fault the guy, man. What? We believe, based on our investigation and the witnesses that we spoke to up to this point, that Hinton left our office and was traveling and came upon Deputy Henderson and made an intentional decision to drive directly at Deputy Henderson and strike him and kill him, BB said. On cross-examination by Bennett Bebe, said he would assume Hinton Jr.'s source of the agitation, as Bennett put it, was watching the body camera video. Nelson argued Hinton Jr. in his current state is a giant mental health question mark, has clear and present danger, and poses substantial risk of physical harm to law enforcement, officers, and to the public, as evidenced by his conduct. While Bennett pointed out that Hinton Jr. lacks any previous felony conviction, he has none. He don't have a criminal record. Lives in the area and has family ties. The judge ordered him to be held without bond. All right. I find it very difficult to figure out how there could be any decision based on what they said that would protect the public and the defendant under these circumstances, Jake said. Hinton Jr. next court date May 2nd. That's today, y'all. So some more RP our black brother right here. You feel me? RP our black brother, man. For real. So that's today, y'all. So some more news is gonna come out about this. All right. Yeah, the family's looking for answers. We are too. We looking for answers, man. It's too much confusion when it comes to this shit. It's too much confusion. It's like, bruh, and we supposed to have all this camera footage and technology. How the fuck can y'all get 4K goddamn video footage of motherfuckers jumping out with AKs gunning down a rapper, but somehow when it's law enforcement, they got big ass budgets, right? Somehow they body camera footage is all fucked up and it look like it's shot in 520p. all of a sudden it's all grainy, or the footage stops, or it's like what? That don't make no sense. None at all. All right. Okay. Also, there's another thing I wanted to kind of show y'all. And we about to get in hypocrisy land. Let me show y'all something real quick. So I saw this on Twitter, right? And shout out to American Freedman. And he said these racist soldiers thought they could that they couldn't intimidate someone. Do you see the difference? When a white man kills a black female officer, 2020 verse. When a black man kills a white male officer, 2025. I started doing my goddamn Ricky Smiley research. I didn't know if this shit was true or not. I had no idea, right? But look what I found out, though, y'all. So, first of all, let me just show you all this right here. I just want to show y'all this in real time. Look it. Show me when a white man has killed a black police officer. Right? Do it on Google, right? AI overview is not available for this search. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? AI is not available for this search. Interesting. So you have nothing. Really? Okay, then. Now, let me use the other thing I love using. Perplexity. Perplexity fire, y'all. Y'all gonna start using Perplexity. This shit gonna be the new Google. I'm telling y'all that right now. I said so me. My bad, y'all. Sometimes I can't spell. I meant to say show. Show me. Let me do that. There's still nothing. They're talking about Tyree Nichols, which I'm going to talk about also. I'm going to talk about that down the line. I'm going to talk about this when the cops get convicted federally. Because the state, and since we on it, fuck it. The state let these thugs, and look, man, one of them said they from Jamaican lineage. They said it, not I. You feel me? These thugs that killed Tyree Nichols in Memphis, right? The state dropped their charges. They still was convicted federally. So I'm going to deep dive into this shit a little later when I see what their conviction is and what they get sentenced, okay? You feel me? But this shit sparking outrage too. And shout out to my brother Ink. He says, Memphis, we have a problem. And they done put up goddamn signs and stuff saying, you know what I mean, alive, or, you know, the opposite of alive of these former officers. But I digress. Let's go back to this, right? So, typed in, show me when a white man's killed a black police officer. Murder George Floyd. Memphis records with murder charges for black officers. I can't find nothing, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but this is kind of hard for me to believe that there's been not one time in history. That's what y'all trying to tell me? And let's read this from Perplexity. Like I said, we read over here, y'all. Based on provided search results, there are no documented cases specifically detailing the incident where a white man killed a black police officer. I think they burying certain shit, y'all. Y'all know that sometimes they don't report on shit. The search results cover several high police profiles cases involving white officers killing black. Well, we know that. Black civilians. I got more for y'all. Look at this shit, y'all. Back to Perplexity. When has a white man killed a police officer? Right? There has been several instances in which white men have killed police officers in the United States. Some notable examples include Austin, Texas, 1978. Then it's Austin, Texas again, 1979, and that's it? Perplexity? What? Are you kidding me? And I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all going to be like, what the fuck? Then they show this. Most recently, Rodney Hinton Jr., a white man, was charged with aggravated murder after allegedly intentionally blah, blah, blah. We don't need to read this shit because this is false. What is this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And this what I mean. Are you kidding me? Look at this, y'all. Oh, damn it. I closed it out. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it. Shit closed out, you motherfucker. I'm going to blame it on my internet for doing that. I'm blaming my internet for me closing out my my tab. Okay? Hold on. So, and this shit keep updating too when I do this shit. Hold on. I think this is the one I wanted to show y'all. Oh! Okay, here it go. I thought they keep updating. They keep switching shit up. So here it go, y'all. Let me show y'all something real quick. Because it is white men that's killing police officers out here. And it shows it right here. I took a screenshot too, because just in case Google's going to be on some bullshit and be like, nah, we got to change this. Bruh trying to research some shit we trying to hide. It says, reported that in 2023, 57 offenders in felonious officer killings, 28 were white. All right. Then, hold on. There's something else. First of all, this is shit I'm talking about, which is bullshit. I type in, who was the white man that killed a police officer? They saying Rodney Hinton. Really? Come on. Typed in here. I showed y'all in real time. So didn't want y'all to think it was bullshit. And look at, I stumbled upon this. Here we go. Look how the officer looking at bruh. You see it? And this one right here. You feel me? Now, I don't know if this woman's a tether or not. But this wig is not helping. Either a tether or Sambo. It's one and the same. But there's a picture where this woman looks at Rodney Hinton with the death stare. Like, I damn near thought she was about to pull out her goddamn pistol and shoot him right then and there. The way she looked at that man. God damn. And hold on. I had something else I wanted to show y'all. Look at it's more. Who was the white man that killed the police officer? What is this? Rodney Hinton? George Floyd? And I hate that I clicked out that something because literally I clicked out of it, popped back on, and it showed this, but they had another stat that was showing that more than 50%, I think it said 58% of police killings are from white men. It was a stat, and it showed here on freaking Google. You feel me? Actually, let's just do that right now. What is we're doing this in real time, y'all. Percentage of white men that have killed police officers. I ain't even gonna say black. I'm gonna just say police officers. What is the percentage of white men that have killed police officers in the USA? Should we do a year? Let's just do this first, and then we'll do a year. We'll simplify it. You feel me? And they saying US, so we'll do that. We'll do that right there. It's generating. Okay. The provided contact doesn't contain specific statistics on the percentage of white men who kill police officers. Here we go. Damn AI, goddamn explaining. However, it does offer data on racial demographic offenders who have killed police officers. Come on. 2023, 28 white offenders and 17 black offenders killed law enforcement officers. 28. Last time I checked, 28 more than 17. 2019, 28 of the alleged offenders were white, 15 were black. 28 is more. You feel me? 303 of the offenders are white. Okay. 44. Okay, in 2011. Oh, here we go right here. Other notable statistics. Thank goodness I typed this up. And this from 76 to 98. White police officers were the majority of police officers murdered by. That's not what I'm trying to fucking find. God damn. Never mind. See, they don't. We know this. We don't need that. We trying to find out the amount of white people that kill police officers. You feel me? They're not giving me a clear-cut answer. We'll do this. Let's do in between the year. When was Obama elected? Let's do 2008 till now. We'll just do that. Are they gonna give me a stat? Not available. Why they not updating this stat, y'all? We gotta really think about this. I feel like that shit underreported what they said on 2023. You feel me? It was 28 white people that killed out of 57 officers being murdered. I think that's being underreported. And now I can't find the stat where it literally showed. It said 58% of police officers getting murdered. It was by the hands of a white man. Let me see something though. Maybe let me do this real quick. Cause maybe it'll change it. Maybe I'm looking at something. Let's do this one again. Yep, keep saying Rodney Hinton. It just don't make no fucking sense. Don't make no fucking sense. Because clearly Rodney Hinton is a black man. Wonder if they're going to give me more information. Oh, and I can show y'all some of the faces of some of these people that did this shit. Like, I'll show you the faces right now. There you go. Kind of look like Andrew Tate a little bit. Ain't gonna lie. But I'm pretty sure they probably thought they were like, he was an upstanding citizen. Look at him with his dog. He has mental health issues. Why? Man, hold on. Yeah, let's start. I like doing this over here on my show. I like looking up shit. So let's look up the other people. Let's look at Officer Steven Smith, Lincoln Roofledge. That's an ugly ass name, by the way. God damn, that name ugly. Well, here you go. Another one. This motherfucker look like. Shout out to people that work at GameStop, but this look like one of your GameStop employees. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? What they probably say about bruh? Oh, he had a rough upbringing. Oh, his mental health was in question. Okay. All right. Should we look up the third one? We might as well. Okay. What I'm trying to show y'all is, man, they try to cover up a lot of shit, man. All the way. Now, Berber, I don't think anybody would not look at Berber and be like, all right, nah, this nigga did it. He looked crazy. He looked like he would be in one of them heavy metal bands. You feel me? That he would sing, oh, 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 you like, oh, 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 like, all right. Woo. But yeah, I had to really show y'all that because I was seeing through some of the social medias and they were talking about, oh, Ryan Hinton, killed a cop. Oh, he ain't about shit and blah, blah, blah. And in my head, I'm like, I think more white people kill more cops than anything, and we never hear about it. We never hear about it. And not only that, y'all saw me do the research in real time. Y'all saw what was being popped up. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to play the slapper of the day. And the slapper of the day, we gonna slap some Ab-Soul. And I want to, God damn it, not there. What the hell going on? God damn. We gonna slap some from off his new album Soul Burger. We about to slap this 9 Mile, y'all. This shit fire, y'all. Ooh, y'all better be ready for bars too.
Sit down, y'all.
Check out the track list.
Take the time to introduce to the stage.
So y'all can stream it.
I like this, bro. He go by the name of Soul Burger.
Cue the song. Man. I like to call myself the god of rap, and all of y'all should call me that. I hit the studio and talk like that. Leave that motherfucker and feel like a fraud. In all honesty, I believe the truth will set you free. Am I an inmate? I got secrets I'ma die with. Am I the greatest or an ingrate? Am I a victim or a villain with a moral compass? Live my dirt all by my lonely, no accomplice. So when that shit hits the fan, I'll be sipping a Patek Red, but I won't be whining. No boo-hoos, more like BB and CC, church on the moon. Right or wrong, my fate was written way before I started writing. This ain't a verse, it's an excerpt from a seance. Ain't really confrontation, no, but I crave chaos. Mayday, mayday. Melee, melee. Way off the chain like a jeweler's scale. Fuck all this gold on me. It ain't hard to tell like Sonic's little homie. Got my soul glowing despite the darkness I harness. You think these silver linings were straps that keep me from falling? Rhyming like I'm flying with angel wings. I just be crawling. Jesus Christ, am I designed to compete or am I just a balling? These days I'd rather work out my flaws than flex on y'all. A little something's better than a whole lot of nothing at all. Oh well, hope you read between the lines like when we be spelling wrong.
Ready, are you ready?
What's
going on?
Hey, yo, Arnie, can I keep it going? Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Put me up in this bitch. Can I talk my shit? Can I keep it real? I am broke. I am on fucking drugs. No shit. I'm paying rent with my baby mom. I take a 7.62 with top dog. I did jump off a bridge on the Lamo Boulevard. I'm blessed with question my God would have mercy on the junkie. Biggest lie I ever told is that it ain't about the money. Shot the rabbit over now, I'm really tripping. I'm still standing here screaming, fuck the whole system. Couldn't care any less if you shot me, bitch. You don't know what the fuck I did for this shit. And I don't know much, but I do know this. I got the game in the head like I'm like Draymond. You think you fucking with the squad just a little bit? Draymond, and then apply for your number shit. Little bitch, shit ain't been the same without our mind. Shit we was on, you thought that we was down. Couple of ticking time bombs, those that all online. And the reason me and Danny spent the blocks. We look but really with mommy and Benny were nice. So Kane never really left my line. Now he just a fusion like trucks and go. Huey and Riley combine knowledge and nines. Bang. Tell you, bro, man.
That was 9 Mile by Ab-Soul. It's out on fire, y'all. Soul Burger. Especially if you like bars. Y'all heard the intro of that one too. Ooh, I might play that one too. Telling y'all, this is a fire album, y'all. Especially if y'all like bars and You want to hear somebody, you know what I mean, got something to say, y'all go check this out. I'm about to put in the link too, so y'all can easily access it. All right. But also, with that being said, phone lines is open. If y'all want to call in about the Rodney Hinton incident, call in, let y'all voice be heard. The number is 619-609-7383. Once again, the number is 619-609-7383. Also, I got the StreamYard link pinned to the top of the chat. StreamYard gets priority over phone calls. All right. Once again, number 619-609-7383. Call in, let y'all voice be heard. I want to hear what y'all got to say. But while this phone line is open for a couple of minutes, there was something else I wanted to show y'all. And look at this, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Man, this being swept under the rug. Disturbing new body cam reveals Kentucky sheriff outburst moments after he shot judge best friend dead in his chambers. I'm not going to play the video. I'll show you the suspect. There it goes. And this is the judge. This white on white crime is getting out of hand, y'all. Wow. This shit dangerous out here. Were they raised in a two-parent household? Would y'all consider this thug culture? It's a sheriff and a judge. Sheriff, judge, sheriff, judge. What's their hue? What's their hue? White? Man. What? I mean, would y'all consider this barbaric? What y'all think? That white on white crime, man, this just getting ridiculous, y'all. It's getting out of hand. Did they have fathers in the household? Why couldn't he use his words? A sheriff gunned down a judge in Kentucky. Both white. Is that pure savagery, Nick Fuentes? Charlie Kirk? Look like two people, that sheriff and a judge? I mean, hold up. High regards, right? Yeah. I'm going to show y'all the hypocrisy and shit. All day, every day. Show y'all this shit in this hot ass room. God damn, we gotta get the AC fixed soon, man. It's getting hot in Dago. I see it. Y'all can see it in the camera. I'm melting. Getting the tan in the room. Getting a damn suntan in the damn room. Shit. What else I got for y'all? My sponsor, Forever Progressing Legacy. Shout out to my sponsor. Y'all check out the garments. Y'all see it right here. Couple of button-ups, mainly sweaters and jackets. And I know it's getting hot, so, you know, people ain't really buying sweaters and jackets in the summertime. You see, I'm gonna talk to my sponsor, see if they can knock some dollars off. You feel me? But yeah, putting it in the chat. There it goes. Ain't working on Twitter. Y'all want to hit the hyperlinks? You gotta come over to YouTube. Kamal Johnson Network. That's the only way they work. They don't work on Twitter. So there go the hyperlinks, y'all. All right. Now, phone lines are still open though for a couple more minutes. 619-609-7383. Call in, let y'all voice be heard. I want to hear what y'all got to say about the Rodney Hinton situation. Or even if y'all want to talk about the white sheriff that shot the white judge in Kentucky. How y'all feel about that white on white crime? 619-609-7383. Call in, let y'all voice be heard. You feel me? And there was something else I wanted to tell y'all. Oh man, I had one more thing I wanted to tell y'all, and it flees my brain. It must not have been fucking important then. You feel me? Anyway, yeah, I'm about to close down the phone lines. Y'all can leave a voicemail. Y'all know the number. Send the ticker thing below, but I'll say it one more time for the people that don't pay attention. 619-609-7383. Call and leave a voicemail. All right. I want to hear y'all thoughts about the Rodney Hinton situation. And with that being said, we about to come to the end of the show. Damn, I've been on it for like an hour. I tell you, I'll try to keep this between like 40 minutes, 45, but I noticed, man, I've been going on a little longer than usual. So y'all be tuning in. I love it. I appreciate y'all for real. Speaking of appreciation, look, my fam sector, man, my FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, and the tiny minuscule allies that we do have, you feel me? And from my producers, Kiveon, Reeland, Byron, love y'all, appreciate y'all. Shout out to Kelly for tuning in. I appreciate you. You feel me? Y'all should be doing this loudly and proudly. That's what I'm talking about. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for real. Other sector of my audience, the suspected white hunkies, the tethers that's be babbling hyena meat. Who else? The Sambos that be hoarding butter biscuits, and the rest of you bootlicks that be playing grab ass with the Mayo monkeys. Y'all all could go EAD alongside with Sheila Hendricks that look like a pile of all hell no slapped her in the face. With that being said, my final note is this. Rodney Hinton Jr. stood on business. I'm just saying. You have a kid, you go to the police department, you see your kid get shot down in his back. Then we finding out that the police department was doing all types of lies, and certain medias was lying and all propagandizing shit. Like, come on. I'm just saying, y'all, we done dealt with a lot of law enforcement that done killed us. We were innocent. Minding our business. Didn't commit no crime. Just like Rodney Hinton Jr. No criminal record. Family man. Married. Just saying, y'all. And I will put respect on the cop, though, because I don't know if he was a good cop or a bad cop. So RIP to that cop, because he wasn't involved with the shooting of Rodney Hinton in his back. But I'm pretty sure Rodney Hinton Jr. asked them officers who did it, and they didn't comply. So all he saw was, okay, next officer I see, is going down. We gotta live in reality, y'all. For every action is reaction. And with that reaction might comes another reaction. All right. Anyway, y'all, I might talk about this this situation on another episode. I still want to see some more things conspire. You feel me? I want some more developments with this. But with that being said, I'm your favorite broadcaster. I'm your favorite news anchor. I am the Shadow Band Man. The way to get around the Shadow Band, you feel me? And I love my name, the Shadow Band Man. But I'm most definitely trying to get around this Shadow Band. And the way you do it, you hit the notification. What y'all been doing? Loved it. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's the way you get around the Shadow Band. Hit the notification bell. You feel me? With that being said, I ain't gonna tell you like the rest of the tubers say shit. You hear it all the goddamn time. Y'all already been doing it anyway. Y'all know what to do. Y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this news content. And also, y'all, if y'all have any developments about this situation or any of the other situations that I talked about during the show, y'all always can DM me. If I feel the shit is like, you know, cool and stuff like that, yeah, I'll play it on the show and I'll give you a shout out. I don't hoard information. That ain't me. All right? And I'm trying to interact. You feel me? This is how we learn. This is how we can move better collectively as a people. You feel me? And when I mean people, I mean my foundational Black Americans and my Black people on code. That's what I mean. Okay. But with that being said, y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this news content. And I'm out of here, y'all.